My fellow Americans. That's what Mike Brown sounded like in his introductory press conference for the New York Knicks. He's officially their coach. We got some NBA, some NFL on the board today. Welcome to TalkBall Tweakers episode 26, right?
Yeah.
Episode 26. I'm Jake Mazarski.
I think.
We'll go with
26, something like that.
Guys,
we do this every time.
We're so
lost track.
We're so tapped out right now. In full honesty, like we're not tapped out of the pod. The pod's literally the one thing we care about right now. And if our professors see that, whatever, I don't care at this point. Welcome back. I'm your co-host Jake Mazarski, joined by my co-host as always Toussaint Fancher, Blake McQuarrie. I told you guys how I'm feeling. I'm tapped out. I'm just looking for a job at this point. I don't care about the program. How are you guys?
No, same thing.
Yeah. Hey, if you're out there, hire me.
Same thing.
Come get me.
Same thing.
Come get me.
No. How about this? Supporters, run our podcast up. Run it up so we can do this as our job, please.
Yeah, we want this to be our main job.
I don't want to be no MMJ.
Yeah, exactly. Even if we do go our separate ways, get our own jobs, this isn't stopping. But
no, never.
But let's speed the
We'll meet
process.
down the road.
Let's speed the process up a little bit so we can become our own bosses right now and not have to
Help us
stress
go
about
viral.
jobs. Yeah, like let us go viral. Send this out to literally everybody that you know.
Yeah, please.
On all your socials. Share
Ace.
it.
How about we just all become the next Skip Bayless and just saying outlandish things?
I think I have the best chance to be the next Skip Bayless.
The greatest player of all time
Can
is
I start?
Elgin Baylor.
I'll go first. What should I say that could really piss some people off right now? Like, am I really trying to piss people off?
Yeah.
Karl Malone was better than Tim Duncan.
I got this. Steph is top 1 all time. Steph Curry is the best player to ever exist.
Shut up.
Nah, but I do love Steph. Let's get straight into the NBA. We are starting with the reigning champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who over the past 2 or 3 weeks, them boys got paid.
Money.
Extensions for the Thunder's best 3 players. I'm literally reading Field Yates' tweet right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander last week signed a 5-year, $285 million. Today, literally a few minutes before the podcast started, Jalen Williams, a 5-year deal, maximum rookie contract extension that could reach up to $287 million. And Chet Holmgren, I'm pretty sure it got reported yesterday, which was Wednesday, $250 million. Combined $822 million for the Thunder Big 3. Thoughts?
Money.
I absolutely love that they locked them down right now because they absolutely needed to. Toussaint, I'm going to bring up the conversation that we had at the pregame the other night. Jake, you weren't there, but
I wasn't invited.
You were invited.
Nah.
You went to New York. I mentioned to you, we were talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA, and I had basically stressed to you guys that it was so important for the Thunder to lock Chet and J-Dub down right now, currently.
Episode 23, check it out.
Because they were signed until next summer.
Yeah.
But obviously they had that option to extend now. Absolutely smart to do it now. Because you don't want one of those guys to go and have a Shai year. I mean, I doubt you're going to have one of those guys are going to have a Shai year with Shai there.
Yeah,
but
J-Dub's only going to get better for sure.
But that's what I'm saying is, though, they're only going to get better, and you don't want to take that risk of them having one of those years next season, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because then you got to pay them even more money.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think even if they sat out all 82 games next year, they still would make more money and stuff because they already won the Thunder a ring.
yeah.
Sam Presti, now you could take a vacation. There's nothing you could do. Or nothing you could do to make your... Well, there is obviously stuff you could do to make your team better. But there is nothing any other NBA team could do to make themselves better than the Thunder, not only this year, but next year.
I mean...
In terms of situation. I'm not saying the Thunder are going to win it all right now. Like, if I had to predict, I actually would say that.
Yeah.
But it's really hard for any team to say they're in a better situation than the Thunder in all of sports right now.
We talked about this a couple episodes ago that they're the...
And nothing changed.
I said it. They're in the best...
Yeah.
They're in the best position and they're in the best position franchise-wise in NBA history.
I'd argue sports history. I mean, look, we're obviously young and not doing a lot of...
Sports history is a little crazy.
Sports history probably... Well, we said
I need a little more research.
Yeah, we said we were going to say crazy stuff on this podcast. I'll say it. I'm not going to do any research. In sports history, Gramps...
True MMJ.
If Gramps are watching this right now, not my Gramps, because... But anyway... Has there ever been a team in the 4 major leagues that has been the youngest team in the league, has locked down their 3 superstars, and is coming off a ring?
No.
Not that we could think of.
Not that I can
mean,
remember.
look, they need to win, obviously, but the situation they're in.
I don't think so.
I mean,
Miami?
there's dynasties that
Miami,
you could say.
but like Miami was older.
You could say Spurs.
They were a little
I mean, you could say
older.
Spurs at some
I
point.
mean,
I don't know
no,
what
because Brown was 27 in Miami.
Brown was
20
27 in
20
Miami. How
he's
old
like
is Shea? 25?
26, yeah.
26. He's about to turn 27.
He's about the same age as Shea in Miami.
And right now, I think the Thunder are a better situation than the Heat were when they all got up on stage and started high-fiving people. Like, the Heat won 2 rings.
Yeah.
I think the Thunder are slated to win more than 2 rings.
Yeah.
And the Thunder didn't lose in the finals. And
Yeah.
So I'd argue, like, again, sports history is crazy, but I'll say more crazy stuff on this podcast. Yeah. No, I fully believe it. And there's not one thing a team could do to make them better than the Thunder on opening night.
I want to go back to what you said about Sam Presti. Like, what'd you say? Obviously, like, he can obviously make his team better.
Yeah.
I mean, can he though?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you
bench.
can always get better. Absolutely, you can always get better. There's always room for improvement. But like, in terms of
No, not
them,
from
like,
not
them
from a
being-
general manager standpoint.
But like them being the favorites, them coming off of a ring, them re-signing literally everybody and having everybody under contract, like, and in terms of like the first round picks they have for the next couple years, their first round pick this year and Thomas Sorber, like,
yeah, I mean, he made them better by getting
like
Sorber.
there's they can get better, but like there's nothing for them to do to get better though.
Yeah, and they're just
They
gonna
don't
keep,
need to.
They're going to keep developing in the draft, too, and draft a first rounder every year who has a high engine and could give it on both sides of the floor.
Yeah.
And that's fine for when Lou Dort gets paid because they're not going to be able to pay Lou Dort. Alex Caruso probably out after next year, too. But you have these guys with high engines on both sides of the floor. They match maybe not the Dort type because Dort is the best defender in the league, arguably.
Yeah.
But they match an Aaron Wiggins or a Cason Wallace or all those guys who played super big roles for that team to go along with Unicorn and Shea, Unicorn and J-Dub, Unicorn and Chet.
Yeah.
Brooks Barnheiser, absolute monster. Well, no, we'll see if he makes it.
Yeah,
I'll put my bias aside. But yeah, they have a model and they're following it really well.
My guess is he's probably just going to make trades down the line to get more first rounders and then keep doing the same process over. Because, I mean, you win the title, you get Thomas Sorber. Then if you sign all the bench players, it's going to be too much at some point if you give them all what they want. Some of them might leave. Or you say, hey, you're too much money. We're going to trade you, get back a first round, second round, develop. Then you're back in the championship again, and you still have your 3 key pieces. And then Hartenstein, that was his first year of his deal, right?
Yeah, that was year 1.
Yeah, year 1. He's got 2 more.
On a very team-friendly deal.
I know. So, I think guys are gonna want to. If they say, oh well, I'm like Isaiah Hartenstein type of level. I'm gonna go sign with the Thunder, win a ring, get paid pretty nicely, and then go elsewhere.
It just seems like everything they do is right, and everything they've been doing is right, going back to the Paul George trade. And no matter what role you play on that team, those guys are happy to play it, no matter what they are. And now you have that core in place. You're paying them a lot of well-deserved money. No matter who they put around them, the Thunder are a top team. And that could be in 5 years when Chet, J-Dub, or Shea decline, if they ever do decline, which they obviously will. They'll have other players because Dagno's not going anywhere. Presti's not going anywhere. And how could they? And they're going to keep drafting people, and yeah, it's just going to work.
Yeah.
Like, I think Shea's in OKC until his last year of his career when he goes back to Toronto for a year.
Oh, yeah,
Just because I do think Shea's going to play for Canada, because I think, look, I'm going down a rabbit
Tony
hole.
Parker type style.
Yeah, look, I might be going down a rabbit hole right now, but when it's all said and done, Shea's going to be the best Canadian basketball player to ever exist. He's a second Canadian, second Canadian to win an MVP. Steve Nash won one, but Steve Nash wasn't the guy. Shea's the guy, and so yeah, that's not that as hot of a take as I'd say. But,
No, it's not.
Yeah, but the Thunder are going to be fine.
I mean, I'd say he's already
The best of all
the best
time.
Canadian.
Does Steve Nash have a ring? No.
No.
So yeah, okay, I like that.
Who are the top Canadians? I'm trying
It's
to think
Steve
about it.
Nash. Right now in the
but
league.
like other than
Right now in the league, Shea, RJ Barrett.
no, just
Lou
in
Dort,
general, like
Andrew
all time,
Nembhard.
who are the best like Canadians basketball? Like I don't know any Canadian basketball.
We
players.
could start talking hockey, man. I'd love to talk hockey. Wayne Gretzky's Canadian.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Are you saying Canadian athlete
I'm
or
telling
Canadian
you,
basketball?
I'm saying Canadian basketball player. I'm just
Okay.
making a joke because there's not that many
I
Canadian
was like-
basketball players.
Okay.
But right now,
I mean, it's,
right now, Canadian basketball is the best it's ever been.
no,
Yeah, he's the best.
Shea's literally
Yeah.
Shea's the best. Like Steve Nash,
Bro, they made the Olympics
Rick-
for the first time in 25 years.
Steve Nash, Rick Fox, RJ Barrett, Jamal Murray.
I mean, Canadian
Wiggins,
basketball just got really good.
Lou Dort.
Just got really good.
Watch Court of Gold. Great documentary, viewers. Great. But anyway, back to the Thunder. They're really good. Is there anything else like we can add? Like someone said I want to put this. Do you think J-Dub should be making more than Chet right now? Or not right now, like for the future, because the first comment I'm looking at is J-Dub making more is crazy. I don't think so. J-Dub dropped 40 in the
He's the number 2 option. He's the number 2 option.
Absolutely.
He showed you he can drop a lot good, he can come through when he needs to. He had 40 in game 5.
Yep.
He's the second option, and he can go get you 20, 30, 40 anytime you ask for it. He definitely deserves to be paid more. Chet's role is different. He's not there to score 40. He's there to put in 15, 10, and 2 blocks, maybe like 3, 4 assists. Like he does a little bit of everything. But he's 7 foot. He stands at the rim. That's his job.
That is his job.
He just has such good skill that he can score and do other things, but that's not his role. And Chet on a bad team, Chet goes to a bad team, obviously he's making more money, or he's the number 1 option and he has more, sponsorships and X, Y, and Z. But being a third option on a team that might win several championships, I'd take that any day over being good on like the Hornets or the Wizards. Being the number 1 option, the Hornets or Wizards.
Yeah, and I also want to bring up the CBA because we had mentioned it not too long ago. I had mentioned that they're cooked, and looking at the rules, they're actually not cooked. It's actually very scary. Like I would actually be very scared. I know that fly, bro. There's a fly in the studio right now. But no, what the new CBA does is it's basically stopping you from signing new talent and new free agents. As long as they keep these guys signed, like they're good.
And like I said,
they're fine.
What they're gonna do is, I think Sam Presti's gonna trade a lot of them away if they're like, hey, I want X, Y, and Z. Like, let's say Toussaint Wallace is like, I want 15, 20 per year, and he's like, I don't know if we can do that. Trade him away, go get a second. Brooks Barnheiser, he's going to be really good for them. So it's like you go get guys like that, and their development is so good.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why I also brought up the point of like it's so important to sign Chet and J-Dub this summer, because then next summer it's like you have Caruso up, you have Dort up for contracts.
Caruso's going to get traded,
and so it's like
he's cost too much.
Yeah, you didn't want to get in that trouble right there of having them being unrestricted free agents, because then that's when this new CBA kicks in with the second apron.
They solved
they would have been cooked.
They solved the most important problem any NBA team has to solve, which is lock down your superstars.
Absolutely.
And now they don't have to look for people with high ceilings. They have to look for people with high floors.
Yeah.
That could just fill a void.
Yeah.
Or not even fill a void, because they're all championship players.
Yeah.
But they know their role.
The good thing is the whole league knows the roles on the team. So it's like if Toussaint Wallace is out and they're going to get in a smaller guard, the guard knows what they're going to want from him. It's not like, I don't know what my place is. Let me go try and drop 20. No. You got to fill the role of Toussaint Wallace. You got to fill the role of Lou Dort if they choose to let him go or whatever. So it's like we all know what they're going to want.
Yeah.
So it's not like a mystery like, bringing a new guy, maybe we want this, maybe we don't. That's the good thing about them. Everyone knows the rules on that team.
Yeah.
For real. I think that's all we could say about the Thunder pretty much. Is there anything else? Like, congrats on the ring.
Congrats on the ring. Congrats on running it back.
Boomer Sooner.
I mean, because right now they're high favorites.
High favorites.
Boomer Sooner. So let's talk about another big move. I guess big. Last night, or I guess 18 hours ago, Shams tweeted, the Phoenix Suns superstar Devin Booker has agreed to a 2-year, $145 million maximum contract extension with the franchise through the 29-30 season. Highest annual extension salary in NBA history.
That's nasty.
What do we think?
Okay, so I'm actually...
No offense. Basketball money is so crazy because when you think about it, and this is kind of going back to like what the Thunder were doing.
Yeah.
Objectively, Chet Holmgren to me is not worth $50 million. But to that team, because of the CBA, because of the way everything is structured, he's worth $50 million.
Yeah.
But it's like Devin Booker. Is Devin Booker worth $72.5 million for a franchise that's doing nothing? Technically, yes, because that's all you have. You got nothing else if you're the Suns. But objectively, do you think that Devin Booker is worth $70 million to help your franchise win? No.
It just seems like the Suns and Nets are having a competition for who could do the more meaningless thing more. Like, Booker's obviously a big name, but the Suns got worse this offseason, and there's nothing you could tell me that makes them better.
I think
What's Jalen Green's?
I was initially very mad at Devin Booker for signing that.
I'm not mad at Booker. I just think the Suns are a worse basketball team.
Yeah, no. Let me land though. I'm saying when I seen it, I was mad that he signed it, right?
Yeah.
Looking back on it though, you're not gonna turn that money down.
No.
Because you want like that. You're the highest annual paid player in NBA history now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not turning that money down.
No,
I
obviously.
think it was, and that's why I changed my mind, and I was wrong when I initially seen it,
Yeah.
and I was mad at him because I think Devin Booker is very smart for doing that. The Phoenix Suns need Devin Booker. Devin Booker does not need the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
And when you look at contract extensions, he only signed for 2 years. You're
Two more
going,
years.
You're going into exactly.
He's there for until 2030.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, the contract extension goes through 2030.
Oh shit, I didn't read that.
Yeah. But anyway, like
No, I don't like that then.
Yeah, they want to build around Booker, but that was obvious even when KD was there.
But Booker's not a number one in the
No,
championship.
he's not. And that's why I don't understand why the Suns traded for Mark Williams and then drafted Kama Maluach too.
They're
Like,
they got pea-brained activity.
Well, they needed bigs though.
They did.
Let's be
but
fair. They
if you're
did
gonna
need
draft
bigs.
if you're gonna draft Maluach at 10, why do you trade for Williams too?
That's very true.
They're both they play the same position.
It's because they heard all the tweets about how their four best players are shooting guards and Jalen Green, Booker, Beal, and Grayson Allen, and they go, "Oh, let's sign two bigs that do the exact same thing."
Is Booker going to be
Literally
gone?
two-
They're saying that
no.
I've been hearing rumblings that they're going to buy his contract out and let him go.
Booker,
No,
Beal?
Beal,
They're trying to, yeah.
Jay, let us know.
They're
because
trying
we've been on
to they're trying to either buy him out or trade him.
He's untradeable. They're going to have to buy him out.
They're trying to find a team who is willing to take his contract out.
He's
but
untradeable.
It's not going to happen.
He's
that. Washington.
They think
50
Send him
million
home.
for 13.
Well, there's reports that saying that Miami could possibly do it, but I don't think Miami will do it.
Pat Riley is
That just seems like
senile.
that also
He
just
needs to
seems
be-
like a terrible idea.
Miami's not. I don't think Miami's going to do it because why would they do that and
then not trade
for
for-
Kevin
me
Durant?
out.
Doesn't make any sense.
team that has cap space, team that's not doing anything, send them back to Washington.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Phelps is going to like that one.
I don't think he has a choice. I don't
He
think
doesn't.
But
The
Okay.
Suns are literally a cloning factory, and then we can move on from this. They literally got two bigs from Duke who played the same role, played very similar in college, and Maluach literally could be what Mark Williams is.
I mean, yeah, I do understand that.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like, okay, so you guys are pissed off at the Suns signing Devin Booker? Is that what you're saying?
No, I
No.
mean, they need him.
No.
They need him.
Yeah.
I just, it's big news, and I just want to say no matter what this does, the Suns are a worse basketball team, and they're not a contender in the West right now.
No, they're gonna have to rebuild.
I guess that's true. They have other priorities.
Yeah. Does Devin Booker want to sit through a rebuild? No, absolutely not. So,
I mean, yeah, but doing that also locks his ass down.
that's true, and he's going to be paid. I mean, he's not going to be. He's
I
gonna
mean, you're
be
being
I mean, I
compensated
feel like-
$70 million
Yeah.
to go through a rebuild. I would do it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like
My
I-
grandson is going to be okay.
like I'm sitting here right now, and like in Phoenix's eyes, I don't think they had another choice.
no, they didn't.
And
because like you don't give him that contract extension.
You're really
in your shit for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
He's gonna want out.
So say they're going to be bad next year, assuming that they what's their ceiling? The play-in, arguably. We'll go with that right now.
They're gonna miss the playoffs.
Yeah, like a floor top 10 pick. They get a top 10 pick.
And then they spend
And
it
they
on
have the
another
Rockets
big.
pick too, dude. If they spend
Or
it on
another shooting
big-
guard.
yeah, but they could put a good roster out there in 2 years when they get another first round pick that could contribute when Maluach is good because I
Yeah.
don't know how long Mark Williams is going to be there.
They needed a point guard. They needed.
I just think that Book is very loyal. Like I do
is.
understand. Like
He's
I'm
always
saying,
been
like
loyal,
I
bro.
understand the money. It's just like at that point, I'd want a ring.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's like Mike Trout of basketball. Paid hella money by
Yeah.
the team that drafted him. He's not leaving. He's uber loyal. But how many playoff series has he been to? He's been through one playoff series because KD was there and Chris Paul was there, and that's the same with Mike Trout. Mike Trout has played 15 playoff games in his entire career. He's one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
I mean, I'd
Like,
argue
wasting his
Devin
career.
Booker's most memorable playoff moment was getting blown out by Dallas when Phoenix was the best team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Booker has lost in the NBA Finals. He lost to that Dallas team. They lost to the Nuggets with KD.
Yep.
Like, Devin Booker is one of the best scorers in the league, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you otherwise, but his legacy He's not a number one, and he has not gotten the job done. And with the state of the West, I'm not going to say he's going to get the job done in the next 5 years.
I don't know. They're going to be bad for the next decade. Unless they go get another superstar or draft a superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's going to take years to develop and get, unless they get like the number one pick and he becomes, Kevin Durant 2.0 or something like that.
Yeah. Right now in the West, it goes the Thunder and then pretty much everyone else. But who would you guys put in that tier 2? Like the closest to the Thunder right now?
Oh, we already
Rockets?
talked about it. It's Houston.
Rockets.
We talked about this last episode.
Just the Rockets?
Houston.
That's just the Rockets.
I think
I don't know if I could put anybody else up
this
there.
is going to be a really hot take. You guys are going to get pissed at me. You know what I'm going to say.
Lakers with a big.
Lakers with DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
They're tier 2.
They just need to find. They need one more piece. They need one more piece.
They need Ayton to lock in.
need a
But they're
bench.
starting.
Lakers need a bench.
That's what I'm saying. Like they need one more piece for that. Like their starting lineup is fine if you think about it. It's
LeBron, Luka, Hachimura.
LeBron,
Reeves.
Luka, Reeves, Rui, and Ayton.
But they don't have a bench. That's like who's coming off the bench for them?
Bronny.
I mean, they have Gabe Vincent, which he needs to really kick it up.
Yeah.
He hasn't been good since Miami.
Yeah, I know.
He's Kendrick Nunn 2.0.
But that goes back to like what I'm saying. Like I don't understand people getting a Lakers jersey and they just don't understand how to play basketball anymore. So it's like I love the Jake LaRavia signing.
Yeah.
I love that signing.
Do they still have Vanderbilt? They still have Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
right?
Vando's there.
But he hasn't done anything in 2 years after his injury.
I love the Thero draft pick.
Yeah, I think Thero's
Thero's going to be really good.
But wait a minute.
Connect 4.
The Lakers. Wait a minute.
Dalton,
the
yeah.
Lakers are bad when it comes to developing players, especially in the second round as of recently. They had Jalen Hood-Schifino. Now he's on the 76ers. They've had countless draft picks, and none of them have come to fruition or
That's
help.
true, but it's very...
except Reeves,
absolutely,
he was
they're
an
bad.
undrafted.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
But they
They're
also-
bad at
they-
developing
yeah.
because they're a win now franchise.
Yeah, you have LeBron and Luka on the court. Like, it's so hard to develop anyone.
They've been a win now franchise since
But
Magic and Kareem got there.
Yeah.
But that's my point, is that they can't do it through the draft. They haven't signed a good enough bench to carry them through the play. Because as we're seeing, we're going to see a new form of basketball where Pacers, Thunder, crazy deep bench.
Yeah.
Look at Denver. They're going to get a crazy deep bench.
Look at the Knicks.
I'm about to say the Knicks.
Yeah.
They went and they're going to get Yabusele.
Yeah, they
and-
got Gershon and Clarkson.
Yeah, so you got to have a bench nowadays. It's no longer the big three. It's no longer a superstar and number 2. You have to have a deep bench to make a run now. And so the Lakers don't have a deep bench. And so that's the problem I have with them.
Yeah.
But going back to Phoenix, they should just tank. That's my thing. I don't know why you're trading for Mark Williams. Pay him $72.5. Jalen Green, you got him in the trade. Tank. Just tank. Just tank. Get the number 1 pick and live with it.
Go get AJ.
I'm saying, go get DeMonta. He would be nasty with that
AJ
team.
would be nasty.
AJ would be
Him,
gross.
him when Devin Booker would be crazy.
Then again, though, is Devin Booker tanking? Like, let's be for real here.
No, of
He's
course.
got no option. He's got no choice. We
course.
gave you the $72 million. You better take, boy.
Also, like,
All right, now when you requested that damn, we demanding that trade now.
Let's be honest right now.
When you
even better.
demanding that damn
Let's be-
trade
let's
now.
be
Number 1
honest.
pick, boy.
You gotta pay him while he's out in LA
Bro,
or Detroit.
Do you even need to tank anymore? Like, the Mavericks got the number 1 pick, the Spurs got the number 2 pick, the Sixers got the number 3 pick. Like,
No, you don't.
You
Some
don't
of it was
really-
kind of luck, but
get in that 10th,
yeah, and I
11th.
guarantee you, if the Suns are there,
that's true.
Sir,
Just getting
Adam
that 10th, 11th place.
I'm saying DeMonta to Phoenix would be generational.
Yeah.
That'd be a
They're
good
gonna
team.
put the call in. The
I mean, you trade Devin Booker, I'm getting 3 first-round picks.
AJ
I'm getting the number 1
AJ
pick, number 2 pick, and number 3 pick.
AJ DeBonsa is gonna be a Utah Jazz.
I mean, he's already there. Might as well.
No, he's going to be
Him and
Utah
Ace would be
Jazz.
kind of nuts on the same team. They go stupid.
He's absolutely.
Ace would drive him insane, though.
He's going to be a Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
He will.
That would be cool. I want him to be a Brooklyn Net. Because
I know you do.
I think he'll be. I think that
It's very possible.
possible. Well, it's a good thing the Nets have 5 first-round
You
draft
have a
picks.
very great chance.
You guys don't even have to tank. Just put the ball in the hands of you know who.
Yeah, fine.
Michael Porter Jr.
No.
Cam Thomas.
Oh, Cam Thomas.
Yeah, fine.
The Israeli,
Israeli
D'Angelo
D'Angelo
Russell.
Jesus, dude.
Ben Saroff to the rescue.
That is the craziest comp.
Give me
D'Lo?
AJ. Give me Darren Peterson. Like, the Nets, you still lost. Like, there's nothing you could do.
Darren Peterson would be a good addition.
Darren Peterson's going to be very nice.
Any top 5 pick would be a good
He's
addition.
at
for them.
2.0. So
Good.
AJ DeBonsa is going to be Utah Jazz.
Fine.
I already think the fix is in.
Good. Austin Ainge said they're not
Why do
tanking.
you think he was playing at that Utah prep school? Why do you think he picked BYU?
it's all rigged.
It's all rigged. I'm telling you, it's a fix. Why do you think half of BYU's staff is development for the Utah Jazz?
If the number one pick is the Utah Jazz, make it viral.
Like the fix is in. I'm telling you.
I would
watch. He's going to be a Utah Jazz.
Good.
With Ace.
Good. I'd love that.
Watch.
I'd love that.
I would actually tune in to watch a Jazz game for the first time in my entire life.
Yeah, he's going to be in Utah.
Dude, I think
I don't know why he wants to be in Utah, but
I do. The Jazz are a perfect place for stardom. For stardom to develop, they have absolutely nothing.
You could drop 30 with no care.
There's literally no obstacle for you to develop in Utah. What's the obstacle? Larry Markkinen?
Nah, he's gonna be gone soon.
Premarital sex.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that's literally it, dude. Like
you see that graphic that's going around? It's
yes, the college football graphic.
Don't go to BYU ineligible because you had premarital sex.
Exactly. I'd also like to point out
That's happened to real people. That's hilarious.
I also wanted to point out that Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns were in Vegas last night. So
well, it's the summer league.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder if Booker got it to the tables and stuff with that new contract.
Oh, he absolutely was at the tables.
He about to gamble $20 million on red.
Yeah. I wouldn't give a damn.
Exactly.
Hit me.
Whatever. Moving on to the East, Giannis had something to say on I Show Speed's not podcast. What do I want to call it? Stream. Yeah. Saying that he's probably staying in Milwaukee.
He said, quote, probably we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Giannis.
What do we have to say there?
Can I say something?
I think it's just
Giannis.
Come to Brooklyn.
I'm one of your biggest fans. You are my favorite player in the NBA. Please go to the Knicks. Please go to the Knicks. They have Mike Brown. They have somewhat of a bench. They have Jalen Brunson.
I'm telling you, the price.
Please go to New York.
That price ain't gonna be right, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man, please go to New York, man. Force your way out to New York. You really could win another championship. I mean, his legacy.
We talked about this the other night too at the pregame. Price ain't gonna be right, bro.
Have fun playing with Miles fucking Turner. And no Dame. Like
he's loyal.
Okay, yeah, no, he is loyal. But like I'm just saying, like if you want to win a ring.
Hey, take a look at Mike Trout.
Same shit as Phoenix. I'm telling you.
Take a look at Mike Trout.
That's why Phoenix and Milwaukee, they sold their souls to play in a championship, and now they're both organizations that can't get back.
I just don't want him to end up like his second half of his career like Mike Trout, where it's just like, oh, he's really good. He's a Hall of Famer. He won this.
It's not like Mike Trout. He has a ring.
No, I'm saying the second half of his career.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It does. To me, it's not.
Giannis has already cemented himself as a top.
I know he's a top 20 player of all time.
25 player.
I know
of all
that,
time.
but I'm saying like if he goes to New York and wins a championship, the first since '73, he would have jumped about 10 spots to get a championship in New York. They've been struggling for decades.
That's why I want Braun to come to New York too.
Like, I mean, Kevin Durant said he almost went to New York. Like, if you go to New York where no one wanted to go to New York and win the championship with Brunson Mike Brown.
I mean, yeah, but you also are going to have to blow that roster up a little bit.
That's my second favorite team in the East if he goes there.
So the depth isn't going to be
if
the
Giannis
same
goes
that
there,
it is. It's not like
if
you're
Giannis
just
goes
plugging
there, they're
Giannis.
the best team in the East.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by far.
Well, yeah. They're the favorites to win the Eastern Conference Finals for sure.
They're the favorites to win the East right now.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
That's true, but I mean, they're beatable.
Yeah,
of course they're beatable.
They're absolutely beatable.
But who's going to beat, like,
Easily beatable.
Who, though? With Giannis? Who's beating them?
Cleveland can beat them with Giannis.
Cleveland hasn't gone past the second round in the last 2 years.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Evan Mobley knee go collapse.
I still think.
I think if they stay healthy, they absolutely can.
Darius Garland pinky ring gonna hurt.
If they stay healthy, they absolutely can.
I think the Bucks.
If Tatum comes back, Boston absolutely can.
Assuming that he
assuming
stays,
they retool in Boston.
Assuming that he stays, the Bucks are going to make a trade next offseason and bring someone to help Giannis, and then they could be back in this.
Another year.
I'm telling you, same story. Giannis ain't going nowhere.
He might not.
Same damn story. He's too loyal.
But he needs to leave, man. Leave.
You know what? You want to know why I think he said that today?
What?
I think he's just trying to pressure Milwaukee.
Well, yeah,
he knows he's staying in Milwaukee, and he just wants to keep putting pressure on Milwaukee's front office.
He's forcing them to go get more players. They're gonna have to go try and get someone else.
That's all he's doing. Giannis knows deep down in his heart he's staying in Milwaukee.
But there's nothing you can do. Like,
what's it called? I think they. Sorry, I was gonna interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Russell Westbrook's gonna end up there. I'm telling you, someone who can't score at will, but what could pass the ball still and could run.
Is that
and
your
give
answer?
the ball to Giannis?
Well,
No, it's
not
not
your answer.
It's not.
Absolutely not your answer.
Do the Bucks have an answer to be a contender this year? No, I don't think so.
No, they're gonna have to take the L this year for sure.
Fine, good for
They
them.
might take an L next year and the year after that.
So bring Russ, let Giannis get first team All NBA again. and make the playoffs, and then see what happens because you have Giannis. But then again, they had Giannis last year, and it didn't matter. The Pacers beat him in 5 games, and it wasn't particularly close.
Giannis literally has to turn to 2018 Braun to do anything.
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen.
Bro, that's what he did when they won the ring. I mean, Chris Middleton was good.
We've only seen one player do that, and that's LeBron James. And Giannis, as good as he is, he can't shoot the same. He's not the same scorer. And I love Giannis, but he doesn't have the same effect as LeBron. LeBron carries everything because he's LeBron. Giannis can do only so much because he can't shoot and he's not the closer.
He did drop 50 in the closeout game in the finals.
No, he did. I'm saying he can drop 50, but if push comes to shove, Giannis is. You put the ball in his hand the last shot.
Yeah.
They're crowding the paint. They're going to force him to take the shot.
Yeah.
And he's less likely he's going to make the shot than anybody else. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. I mean, he just doesn't have that same game as LeBron, though.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to be 2018 LeBron.
He's not a pass-first guy. I mean, come on.
He's going to have to be
Giannis and 2018 LeBron in the same sentence?
That's what I'm saying. He's going to have to be that. I didn't say he's going to.
I'm telling you, he can't.
I know. That's my point. He can't.
Oh, okay.
So go to a team where you have a number 2 that can close it out.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson can get you 30 any game and close out.
Yep.
You provide 30, 15, and 7 on 65% shooting, you're in the finals.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. Valid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's constantly going to go back to the finals if he does that. You stay in Milwaukee, your legacy's going to get capped. What happened with Luel Sindor, a.k.a. Kareem? He left, and the man is one of the greatest players of all time. He's a top 5 player of all time.
Yeah.
Same thing can happen for Giannis if he leaves. It's just small market teams. They can't go spend out of the luxury tax because the owner doesn't have enough money. They're not going to go pay out the mouth for him. Mm-hmm. They need him to stay. They don't really care if they win another championship or not. Milwaukee doesn't give a damn.
Nah.
They just need to keep Giannis.
No, of course they do.
And that's the problem. The Knicks are trying to win a championship. Giannis goes, they're trying to give him everything. He stays in Milwaukee. It's just, what can we do to keep you here? Not how can we win a championship?
Yeah, I just think the path's so clear if he went to New York.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth blowing a lot of that team up.
He's running through everybody.
I mean, yeah, obviously it is clear.
Him and Brunson in the East, and then let's say they wouldn't have to give up OG. They'd probably have to give up Hard and Bridges, and Cat. Like Giannis, Brunson, OG.
Cat's gone for sure.
You're still going to be deep enough, and you have Giannis and Brunson. And Giannis doesn't care about minutes.
He doesn't. Giannis can play the entire game if he needs to.
Yeah.
And Brunson's just Brunson.
Brunson gets beat up, but he'll play 48 minutes.
Oh yeah, Brunson will play on a turned ankle if he has to. He doesn't care.
No, I don't know.
Leave Milwaukee. I know that's your home. I know they drafted you. I know you did them wrong. You gotta leave for your own sake. I know.
Brooklyn.
I'm just saying. He ain't doing it.
Brooklyn.
No, it's not gonna happen. Any more NBA?
Did we talk Ayton?
Yeah. We talked about Lakers briefly.
Yeah, like
we said we were in this tier
there's not
2.
much to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, if they get him to lock in, I think they can make the conference.
He's
finals.
gonna lock in. People don't understand.
Yeah.
Like after the All-Star break last year, or this past season, what was he averaging? 25 and like 11 after that All-Star break?
It's hard to lock in when you're playing for the Blazers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're playing for Portland, bro.
He had
nothing to lock in for.
He did kind of mentally lapse out at the end of Phoenix, but I think he just wanted out. I think he just didn't like Phoenix anymore.
That situation was not good.
I think they
situation
knew
wasn't
too.
good at all.
Well, I think they tried to get him to do more, and he was like, "I'm giving you what I can give you." And they're like, "We need more from you." And he's like, "No, this is what it is."
And Portland wasn't his play style.
The problem is people relied on him too much as a number 1. He's not a number 1. Even though he's a number 1 pick, he's not going to play like a number 1 pick like that.
No.
Yeah. He's going to give you
fits
20
perfectly around Luka.
He's going to give you 18-10.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He fits perfectly in front of
and Luka's just lob it to him.
Yeah.
All they need is a decent Luka and LeBron, all they need is decent big men.
Yeah.
And they make them very good.
They just need a bench.
Starting lineup, you have 4 guys, maybe not Rui. You have 3 guys who could create their shot. Rui could shoot the ball, and now you have an above-average center.
Rui's the Kevin Love of that team.
Yeah.
I think someone mentioned trying to bring Austin Reeves off the bench. I actually wasn't mad at it.
And plays for who?
Play Vanderbilt there?
I mean, you could do Luka, LeBron, Rui.
I mean, if he goes with the second team,
I'd do that because I think one of the biggest flaws with the Lakers is they're easy to play against.
They just on
the defensive side of the floor, Luka doesn't play defense. Bron played defense last year, but Bron's 40. Austin Reeves
that's the problem. Is that's why. I don't know who it was, but that's why the discussion was being had. Is because they need somebody in like that 3 spot to be able to guard 1 through 3.
Yeah. I'm going to crap on the Wolves a little more like right now because I have the chance to. Like Julius Randle had a great first round because he was getting guarded by LeBron, Luka, or Reeves.
Yeah.
And they would just let him walk all over him.
Yeah.
And then like Ant like was fine that series, but he had some games where he wasn't scoring because like the Lakers put the best defender on him. The Lakers need to get be a better defensive team, or else they're going to be really easy to play against, and it doesn't matter what LeBron and Luka do.
Yeah.
And so
I would like to see it.
They need more they need more 3-and-D players.
I know. That's why I'm pissed that they
Like
let go
a
Dorian.
Robert Covington type.
Like they should not have let Dorian Finney-Smith walk.
No.
I mean,
But it is what it is.
Yeah. It's true.
But yeah, no. I want to see them do that. I want to see how that works out.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, him on the second team would command a lot better just because once all the starters go out, it's like who on the bench is going to get their own shot? Obviously, you're going to need a starter to be in there to organize the offense.
And you
but
need somebody on that second unit to facilitate.
That's what I'm saying. You need Reeves. Reeves would be the point guard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then everyone else just fits
Reeves
in.
would be like literally Reeves would win 6th man of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He would be dropping 25 a game off the bench.
Yeah.
You think he'd do that though?
I would do it if I was Austin
Yeah,
Reeves.
so would I.
So he turned down his contract. Is that to get a bigger contract? Or
He
is
wants
that,
to get a bigger contract.
Yeah, he wants to
next
get a bigger
season.
one. I mean, he averages 20-something a game. Like
It's understandable. I'm
No,
not mad
I
at
get
him for
it.
doing
It's just-
he deserves it.
No,
for
of course
sure.
he deserves it. It's just like, how is that going to fit in with the future? And obviously, you're going to need to pay Luka. Luka's getting his money.
yeah, Luka's gonna get a bag soon.
Well, as long I mean
And they're going to have to pay Reeves. Like,
Yeah.
you can't let Reeves walk.
And Palenka will pay him.
Yeah.
pay him.
Well,
But that's where the difference is between Thunder and Lakers is the Thunder can afford to lapse on some players and be like, all right, we'll just take him and put him in there, plug and play. Lakers can't do that.
Yeah.
Adu Thero, as good as he is, I don't know how good he's gonna be with that team. He might be playable, but like, is he gonna be a force to be reckoned with? Is our team's gonna actually scheme for him defensively?
Yeah.
Or they're just gonna be like, oh, well, just guard him, you know?
That's
Valid.
true.
All right, that's our NBA segment. We want to talk a little NFL too, and I don't even know what the biggest storyline is.
There's not much to talk about. We talked about it last week. It was really just Jalen Ramsey,
So
that trade.
yeah, I'm going to give you 5 takes that I made, and I want you guys to give me your opinion on it.
All right.
I'm going to start with
Hot takes.
You said, wait, how many takes is it?
5.
5?
5.
I thought it was 10.
I thought it was 7.
No,
And
I
then
changed
it's
it
to
to
7. And then it went
I
5.
changed it.
I
All
want
right.
to hear these hot takes, man.
What are the deleted? I want to actually say the 5 first. I want to hear the deleted ones after that.
You about to come
Okay.
up with some Skip Bayless shit.
Okay. Let's see which one I want. Do I want to start with the hottest one or
No.
no? Okay. 1, the New England Patriots will make the playoffs this season.
Nah, I can believe that.
Easy schedule. Signed Milton Williams. Signed Carlton Davis.
They're the second best in the AFC
East.
AFC East.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not
definitely
mad
see
at that. I'm not mad at that. It's all about Drake May's development.
Wild card?
Wild card. The Bills are winning
Yeah.
the division.
It's all about Drake May's development, but I'm not mad at that.
I mean, the GM put everything in place for him to succeed. Got a good coach. Got Stephon Diggs. Now he's no longer with Cardi B, so he's probably focused.
Oh, I know what we could name this segment.
What?
We can name this segment Tweaking or Not Tweaking.
Okay.
Okay. Tweaking or not tweaking? New
You're not
segment.
tweaking.
Okay.
You're not tweaking.
Second one.
It's all about Drake May. Like, that's the key, though, right there, is his development.
Okay.
They've rebounded really nicely from Mac Jones and Bill Belichick era.
And they have Mike Vrabel.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
They've
They have.
rebounded really nicely.
They have.
In a couple
I
years.
think their defense is going to be perfectly fine.
I thought they were gonna be
they're
at
gonna
least-
have I think their defense is going to be very good this year.
Yeah.
I thought
it's
it-
all about how the offense is.
I thought it was
flowing.
going to take them at least 5 years to get back to like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2. No matter who is at the helm for the New York Giants, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Jackson Dart, because it will be Jackson Dart by the end of the year, they don't win more than 4 games.
They don't win more than
You're not tweaking
I
on
will
that.
read their schedule to you right now. I struggle to find
schedule?
2
What's the
games that they
schedule?
win.
What's the schedule?
Still a bad franchise.
At Washington, week 1.
Loss.
Loss.
At Dallas, week 2.
It's a loss.
Kansas City at home, week 3.
Curb
That's a
stomp.
loss.
Chargers, week 4.
Loss.
Okay. At New Orleans.
Yeah, they
I'll
can
give
win
them
that.
New Orleans.
Okay.
They can win
You want to
that.
give them it?
I'll
They
give
won't
it-
matter.
I'll give it to
I'm giving them New
They
Orleans.
won't
New
matter.
Orleans doesn't even know what they're doing.
Versus Philly.
It's a loss.
At Denver.
Loss.
At Philly.
That's one of those. Denver's one of those games.
But
where
at Denver.
Denver is going to be tough. But again, though, hear me out. It's the NFL. there's always weeks where
That
there
is
are
true.
games where you're like, oh, you're like in FanDuel, and you're like, there's no way this team is
very
losing
true.
this game, and they lose that
The
game.
Chargers game might be that one.
That's
going to
be one of those games.
Okay.
Chargers is too.
Chargers is one of those games.
So
But we would, in terms of that though, we have to give them. We
One
have
of
to
those.
only one of them.
All
We
right.
can't give them both.
Wait, is the Chargers one at home or away?
it's at home.
I'll give them the Chargers.
Give them the Chargers one,
Sure.
and they lose to Denver.
So
Or
what?
They win at
have
Denver.
one win right now.
One.
No,
win.
they have two. New Orleans.
Fine, New Orleans.
That's right.
Okay. At Philly,
Loss.
That's a loss.
49ers at home.
They could win that.
They could win that.
49ers might.
Do you really think the Giants they could win some games, but the
Wait a minute.
Giants
The
are not a
49ers
good football
are taking
team.
a giant step back. They might not even make the playoffs.
Okay,
They
but
didn't make the playoffs last year.
Exactly. They might not make it
And
again.
they're still a better football team than the New York Giants.
True, but like you said, there's games where like
there's
all of
just
a
those
sudden
weeks though, and like the 49ers defense is not shit this year. That defense is
They're
bad.
still fine. They're still fine.
Yeah,
They
but
still
it's
have
bad.
They still have Lenore. They still have Fred Warner. They still have Nick Bosa.
It really depends on Brock Purdy, because if Brock Purdy, he just got paid. If Brock Purdy's like, well, I just got paid, I'm just gonna be doing whatever, then Giants could win that.
Okay.
We'll give it 50-50. We'll come back to that one.
Chicago on the road.
No.
No. Okay. Green Bay at home.
Hell no. Oh, no.
Another one of those games.
No. Green Bay's good enough. They'll beat them.
Yeah, okay.
Lions.
Hell no.
Okay. At New England.
No. That's actually a toss-up. That's a toss-up.
Another one of those
You guys
games.
are way too optimistic.
I'm just
If the
saying-
whole reasoning is this is the NFL, fine. But the Giants are a bottom 3 roster in the league right now. Don't have a solution at the quarterback situation, and they're in the hardest division in the league.
That's true, but
They
their
are.
defense has gotten better.
Absolutely.
And we don't listen.
Has
Jackson
their defense
Dart-
gotten better just because of Abdul Carter?
Yes.
What's their secondary?
Pass
I'm
rush.
just saying that Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau coming at you on a pass rush.
I know
Yeah.
their secondary isn't that
Doesn't
great.
matter if they could throw the ball.
No, but here's the thing. If the quarterback can't throw the ball at all,
No, it does matter whether you can throw the ball
No,
or
if
not.
the opposing quarterback, look, that pass rush could be as good as possible. Jaden Daniels could scramble out week 1 and throw 140 yards.
No, but what I'm saying is with that pass rush is like, where is he gonna go?
Where is he going to go? He might not go anywhere, but he could throw a screen pass in the Giants' back 7. Who's good in their back 7 right now? Deontay Banks is probably their best corner. He sucks. Their linebacking core, I can't even name them right now. Outside of Burns, Thibodeau, and Carter, you do not have great NFL players.
all right, we'll give it to you. Go ahead, keep going. We'll give it to you.
I'm not even going to read the rest.
No, I want to hear.
No, because I know you guys are going to be like, oh, it's the NFL.
No.
I'm just saying, like, there's always those games.
Have you ever
There's
put in a
those
parlay?
games.
Have you ever put in a parlay?
Yes, of course.
Exactly.
So, fine.
Like it's one of those games where it's like, I'm not gonna say the Giants right now because you're on your Giants rant, but it's one of those games where it's let's say it's Baltimore versus let's say Cleveland,
Okay.
and you're like, oh, there's no way Baltimore loses this game. And you put it on
Okay.
your parlay, and they fucking lose that game. Like, it's the NFL.
and Lamar Jackson comes in and throws 100 yards.
There is a game or two like that every single week in the NFL.
And there's also going to be multiple games for every game there that happens.
I know, okay.
Where the New York Giants are an inferior roster with a bad quarterback, a bad
I
offense,
just
and a bad
think
back.
4 wins.
They will not win a game in division. The Commanders, Cowboys,
I'll
and
give
Eagles
them
are
that.
all
No,
certainly
they're not.
better.
They're not.
They are not
I'll
going to
give
win
them
it.
that.
The AFC West, the Chiefs are almost certainly a loss. The Chargers and Broncos are better teams. Yes, the Chargers are at home, so maybe. The Raiders, it's on the road. The Giants are not going to Las Vegas and winning on the road. They're not. The Raiders are a better football
Okay,
team.
who
No,
else?
I'll give them that.
Yeah,
They're
Raiders. Go ahead.
They play the
Raiders.
NFC North. The 2 teams they play at home are the Packers and Vikings, 2 better rosters. They're not going on the road and beating Detroit.
We don't even know what the Vikings are looking like at quarterback.
And
yet.
they're still better than the Giants.
That's true,
Nah,
but if
nah.
JJ McCarthy throws 3 picks and Jackson Dart has a
Not
legacy
too much
game.
of my guy JJ.
Wait,
now.
no, but here's the
JJ's
thing.
gonna
No,
be
wait, here's the thing.
nasty.
It's still the
JJ's gonna
NFL.
be
Jackson
nasty.
Dart could look like a Hall of Famer for one game and then shit the bucket the next.
Yeah, and that's
So-
what Jackson
No,
Dart
that's
is.
what he's going to look like.
Exactly. So my point is, there are at least 2 games where he's gonna look like a pro, like a real pro. I'm telling you.
Sure.
We were talking about Daniel Jones last year.
Sure.
Anybody on that Giant squad is an upgrade from Daniel Jones. Anybody. Jameis
4
Winston is an
wins?
upgrade.
4 wins is just harsh.
Okay, keep going though. I want to hear the rest. Keep
He won
going.
4 games last year. Like,
And you're not. And you okay.
And you don't think they got better at all?
They got better at all.
I think they got better by Abdul Carter. I don't. Russell Wilson is not going to do anything to help.
Russell Wilson an upgrade from Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones won a playoff game in New York.
Russell Wilson's won a Super Bowl. Like, what are we talking
10
about?
years ago.
Like,
You know, 10 years
Why
ago.
he won that playoff
What are
game?
we talking
Because it was
about?
against the Vikings, who he threw 100 yards against previously
Like
in the
what?
season.
And he still had 3 touchdowns in that playoff game.
And what happened the next playoff game?
They lost to the Eagles.
Because he was trash.
Like,
Okay.
bad.
When
Very
was the last
bad.
time- when
That's
was the
my-
last time Russell Wilson won a playoff game?
But that's my point. You can't say, well, Russell Wilson last time he won a playoff game. Daniel Jones, he just won. Daniel Jones won because he had the
won.
greatest matchup he could have possibly wanted in round 1.
Dude, you guys are banking on hypotheticals with this team. I'm telling you. Like,
Yes, we are because
Like
they're-
Russell Wilson is running laps around Daniel Jones in terms of play.
so is Jackson Dart and so is Jameis Winston.
I don't know if he is with that defensive line.
What?
Or that offensive line.
What?
I don't know
What
if
are
he
you
is.
talking about?
You're telling me right now Daniel Jones is better than Russell Wilson.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying Daniel Jones might have been better in that situation. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to be good. He's a quarterback that can't move. It's one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Their running back, Tyrone Tracy, is fine.
We gotta set the record straight. Russell Wilson was not bad last year. He just
Absolutely
wasn't.
not.
He just wasn't great. He wasn't bad.
The Steelers are a much better roster on that side of the ball.
That's very true, but I'm saying Russell Wilson is better than Daniel Jones right now in his entire career.
Fine, right now, sure. But do you really think Russell Wilson with that is that much of an upgrade?
They can win at least 1 or 2 more games than they did last year. I'm not giving them 10 wins. I'm giving them like 5, maybe 6.
Okay.
Keep going, because I'm saying
There's no more. I literally read the rest.
Oh, okay.
I literally read
But there
the
are
rest.
some games where you're like, the Giants looked half decent last year. They can do some good, and then they put, they have Jameis Winston as the backup, and then they put him in, and then all of a sudden he looks. Jameis Winston half the time looks like a Hall of Famer, and the other half time he looks like he doesn't belong. So like there are games that Russell Wilson is going to go out there and look really good, and they're going to win the game. I'm just saying.
Okay. 4 wins at most. I'll stand on it.
Okay. It's 4-6. 4-6.
4-6.
Okay.
They're a better team than last year. They're going to improve by 1 or 2 games.
I'm giving you a tweaking on that part.
Fine. The Los Angeles Rams will win the NFC West, and they'll win a playoff game again.
Not tweaking. They're going to win the West.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win the West.
Niners are not good as they were, and Chargers. I still don't believe in the Chargers at all. Doesn't matter what they add. I don't believe in them. And then who else in that division? Seattle. Seattle's good. They're gonna be second. I think they'll be viable for a wild card. But Matthew Stafford's just still that good. McVay is still that good. Their D line is really good. They still got a good young secondary, and the receivers are good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Puka is the number one. I mean, he was the number one last year, but like Puka with
Devontae.
with
Devontae there.
Devontae.
They're going to be very good. Jared Verse is going to have a great leap.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolute.
The Cincinnati Bengals missed the playoffs again.
Not tweaking.
You're tweaking.
I don't think I am.
Their defense didn't get any better.
Yeah, their defense didn't get better. They're dealing with contract situations for Trey Hendrickson and Shamar Stewart.
They're too.
They're in a
The guy they drafted to replace the guy with contract issues is having contract issues. They replaced their defensive coordinator. It doesn't matter what schemes you put in there. Their defense is still bad.
Yeah, I do.
They didn't even upgrade their defense. They didn't get anybody else. They let people walk. They're just as bad. See, here's the thing. What happened that Monday night? It's like Sunday or Monday night where they played Washington. It was like no punts, and he still lost. Joe Burrow looked like Dan Marino way back in the day.
Russell Wilson dropped 37 on them with the Steelers.
Yeah, their defense is bad. The offense, elite.
And you look at the AFC right now. There's the 4 division winners, and the Ravens are going to win the AFC North. I feel pretty confident saying that.
They shouldn't
Then there's
have
3
signed
wild
Higgins.
card teams, right? I think Denver's going to get better after making the playoffs. I think Los Angeles is going to get better. And then who's next? Like I already said, the Patriots might make it over the Bengals because they might. Like there's
I
other
would take
teams that could
Patriots
do
over
it.
Bengals.
Like the AFC South. Like the Jaguars could take a step forward.
Think
and
about
the
that
Texans.
division. Wait, think
Not
about that
doing it.
division. Not Raiders. Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, that division is actually pretty garbage.
That's
after
what
the
I'm
Ravens.
saying.
But still, you gotta win out
I
of
wouldn't be
division
surprised
games.
if they split with Pittsburgh.
It's true, but you
Like,
gotta win
I
out of division games, and it's like to compete with anybody else out of division. Here's a tweaking or not tweaking that I got for you. You think the Bengals are gonna how many games do you think the Bengals are gonna win?
8, like they always do.
No, I give them 9-10.
I think
I don't know
Give
about
'em
10.
9-10.
They can't compete with anybody defensively.
looking at their schedule,
I give them 9-10.
Here's my hot take. I don't think they should have signed T. Higgins. I think they should have used that money to spend it on some corners.
I don't think that's that hot of a take.
Some people would have been like, "Oh, sign him," but I just think like signing T. Higgins was a mistake because now all that money is going to go to offense. You have no defense. You're not drafting. You didn't draft any defense,
Yeah.
so it's like, what's going on?
The NFL has literally given them not a cakewalk, but a very favorable first 2 games in the hope that they don't start 0-2 for the 4th straight year.
And you know they will.
And they still might.
They're still going to start
Because
0-2.
last year, they played at Cleveland on opening day. Cleveland was a worse team.
What's their
Didn't
schedule
matter.
now?
And they got shut out opening day last year, I'm pretty sure. And then you get Jacksonville, another favorable game. Might not matter. If they don't start 2-0 there, they are not making the playoffs.
So their
Because-
first game is Browns, then Jaguars. So at Browns is the first game.
Yeah,
That's, I mean, they can win that, but the slow start.
they could.
And then they
They
get
did last year.
home against the Jaguars. That's a winnable game. Like we said, slow start, so they might lose that. Then they're at the Vikings. They're probably going to lose that one.
Yep.
So, like, slow start plus no defense, it's going to happen again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not tweaking.
I think they're still tweaking. I don't think
They're viable for that wild card spot because their division is just trash.
I just think they get wild card.
They very well could. Rodgers could be trash on Pittsburgh, and Cleveland doesn't even know what's going on with the quarterback situation. So there's a chance. I just don't think they have enough to because they're gonna have to take it. They're gonna have to take that number 2 spot. Like they can't be like battling Pittsburgh for that spot. Otherwise, I don't think they're gonna win it.
I agree. I got one more because then we'll do Tweaker of the Week, and I gotta piss. The Green Bay Packers
you.
will win the NFC North, and they'll start the season 8-0. The Packers are going to win the North over the Lions.
Hell no, tweaking.
Look at
The Packers schedule.
Smoking crack cocaine.
Look at the Packers schedule.
Please
Look at the
stop.
Lions schedule.
Please stop it.
Look at the Green Bay Packers schedule. Look at the Detroit Lions
They
schedule.
drafted a wide receiver for all their other wide receiver 4s that
And
they have on their roster.
Matthew Golden's going to
called
be
it
their
the
wide
Lambeau
receiver 1 by
Trophy, too.
mid-season.
He got CTE. He said, "I can't wait to win the Lambeau Trophy." Buddy, it's Lombardi.
The Lions, after their week 1 matchup, the Packers are going to win. The Packers might win 7 straight games. After week 1, and they could beat the Lions in week 1. They could.
Stop it.
They absolutely could.
Stop it.
The Packers got better.
Did Jordan
Stop
Love get
it.
better?
Yeah, and we got better too.
In week
you
1,
guys get better?
Whoa, week 1,
DJ Reed,
We
the
didn't
week
get
1
better?
in Green Bay.
we're
The
taking that
Lions
game.
didn't get better.
I don't
Detroit
know.
Lions
We're taking
didn't
their
get
lunch
better.
money.
You went 14-3. It's hard to get better.
We're not going to be better, but we're not going to be worse in division. That's what I think.
I think the Packers' schedule is incredibly easy. I think the Lions' schedule is incredibly hard, and I think the Lions are going to be a wild card team. I think the Packers win the North. And I feel pretty I'm not going to say confident because the Lions are a very good football team.
No,
I'm
I
not
think you're
denying.
tweaking.
You're not tweaking in the sense that I could see that it's an easy schedule, but in division, we're still going to run that division.
I don't. Yeah, but look at maybe. But
Okay, Green Bay. Let's look at their schedule. Okay,
don't even count the Lions game right.
Okay, Commanders loss
At home,
Yes.
Yes.
Jaden
Absolutely.
Daniels in week 2.
dude. I don't know, man.
It's a loss. Browns, they win,
Win.
that. At Cowboys, win.
Win.
Bengals at home.
Win.
Packers. Golly,
Cardinals.
what the fuck is the league doing?
Yeah, Cardinals win. Steelers win. Panthers
No, they have
win.
they have an
They are
easy schedule.
7. Worst case, they are 7-1, 6-2, playing Philadelphia. Say they lose to Philly. Fine.
They're not going to be 8-0 entering Philly. There's no.
I'm not saying they're 8-0. Let's say they're 6-2 entering Philly, or 5-3 even. Philly makes them 5-4. Giants 6-4. Vikings 7-4. Lions 7-5. Bears 8-5. Broncos toss up. I'm gonna give it to them because I think they're a better team than the Broncos. 9-5. Bears again. Fine. Do you say they split with Chicago? Do you guys believe in the Chicago
They'll
Bears?
split. They'll split
sure.
with
9-6. 9-6. Ravens at home. That's a great game.
They
Depends.
lose that game.
Yeah, they're losing to Ravens.
Viking 10-7. That 10-7 at worst.
Oh my gosh.
At
Why did
worst.
they give them
Their
such an
schedule
easy
is
schedule?
so
No, they have an
easy.
easy schedule, but I don't care.
Their schedule
They're
is
not- they're
so
not beating
easy.
us.
Okay,
And the
let's look-
Lions will play catch up.
They're not beating us, dude.
Okay, wait a minute. Lions schedule.
I can't sit here and argue with you that they got better and we didn't.
I'm not arguing
I
that you
can't do
guys
that.
didn't get better. I think the Lions got to have a better roster, but it's hard to beat 14-3. It's hard to beat 14-3.
is.
It's hard to beat every expectation that's
Okay,
on them right now
okay, wait a
because
minute.
they are the cream of the crop in the NFC.
Okay, let's go through the Lions schedule. At Packers, I would say win.
We win that game. It's week 1. We win that game.
Home against the Bears, curb stomp. At Ravens, that's a loss. Browns home, we win that.
Win that.
At Bengals, we win
You should win that. At KC, you should lose. Or again, it's a toss-up.
lose.
We
It's a
won 2 years ago at KC.
Fine, I'm gonna pull the same shit that you guys pulled with the Giants. The Lions
go
could lose those games on their road because it's the NFL, and they could slip. They lost to.
Okay.
Didn't they lose to Tampa Bay in Week 2 last year?
Yeah,
and Tampa
we
Bay
did.
turned out to be a good team, but they were not good at that point. And so you're playing at KC, you're playing at Philly, you're playing at Baltimore. Those are 3 games where you guys probably will not be the favorite.
Okay, let me tell you our losses. Rams on the road, we might lose that one. We're definitely losing
The Ravens, the Chiefs. I'll let you.
maybe the Chiefs. I feel like we can win that game.
I think we beat Philly.
I think we beat the Chiefs. I don't know about Philly. Commanders.
I think
we're gonna
beat
want our
Wa-
get back on Commanders.
I think we're gonna smack the shit out of Washington. Actually,
We're gonna want our get back. And then Bucks. We did lose to them last season. I think we.
I think you beat them this.
I think we beat them this season. But other than that, I mean, in division, first of all, we're beating the Vikings twice. Chicago, we're at least splitting.
I think you guys own the Bears. I don't think it matters. I'll give you both games against the
Okay.
Bears. This isn't a Detroit Lions take. This is a Green Bay Packers.
No, but I'm saying you said that they're going to win it, and we're saying the Lions are not. Are going
I
to
think
win
if the Packers split with the Lions, which I think they will because I think they beat the Lions week 1, they are in prime position to win the NFC North because the Packers' schedule is so much easier and the Lions are going to be playing.
I'll give you that. I don't think they're splitting with the Lions.
You know what I think though? You know what I think though? Jordan Love is a turnover machine. Now, if he fixes it, they'll be where you are. If he doesn't fix
Didn't
it,
Jared Goff throw 4 interceptions in the playoffs?
he did. He did.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love was throwing picks
Again,
all season long.
Yeah,
So-
great point. Fine. I still think
But
that
I was gonna say are we gonna compare Jordan Love and Jared Goff?
No,
right now, though?
of course not. But
Okay.
what I will say about that, if you really want to, yeah, Jordan Love has a higher ceiling than Jared Goff.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, he's way younger.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
course.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But he hasn't even touched that ceiling yet. He's not even close to that.
No,
ceiling.
not even
I
close.
just think Jordan Love is very overrated.
Okay, valid.
Same.
Very
Lions
overrated.
better roster. Lions tougher schedule. Lions very hard to follow up 14-3. Packers easier schedule. Very easy start of the season. And I'm not going to say got better because the Lions got better too. I think the Packers are going to win the NFC North. You guys clearly think I'm tweaking, and I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tweaking.
Drop that
going
in the
tweaking.
comments.
I'm going tweaking for sure.
I probably shouldn't have done it against 2 Lions fans. That was also.
We're gonna say tweaking regardless.
All right, speaking of tweaking, we'll drop that in the comments what you guys think because I'm going to stand on that. Tweaker of the week. And I could start us off if you want to think about it.
Yeah,
Because
you go ahead.
I want everybody in the MLB who's going at Juan Soto right now because he made the money comment about the All-Star game to shut up. He is the highest paid player in sports. Fine. He was obviously joking somewhat when he said that. You could see that he smiled. Calling him selfish for saying that is stupid. And by the way, he should have been a fucking all-star. He's one of 7 players in MLB history. I don't have the stat, but in terms of his wins above replacement, OPS, OBP, he's the NL Player of the Month in June. He just had one of the best seasons in New York Mets history. Not seasons, months. And he's still one of the best outfielders in the sport. Absolutely should be an all-star. So to get mad at him because he said something about money, because you do get a bonus and you do get an incentive, and I guarantee in an $800 million contract, there's an incentive to make the all-star game. He should be there. And so, Yankees fans, to play that stupid thing, go for it. And a second tweaker of the week too, Alex Cooper, you are the worst. Did you see her take me out to the ball game?
Yeah, they were booing her at
They
the
were
Cubs.
because she
at Wrigley.
disrespected the entire Cubs tradition of having
Yeah.
a guest do it. That was terrible. But anyway, Juan Soto and anybody who goes against him, you're wrong. And I'll tell you you're wrong because on the field, he's one of the best players in baseball right now too. All right, that's good.
All right, cool.
Sorry.
You got yours, or you want me to go?
Where are you going with?
So I'll just do Sophie Cunningham because I don't really have anybody else. This was more last week's, but like it still takes place. Sophie Cunningham, she is a player on the Indiana Fever. They asked her, for reference, the WNBA said they announced they're expanding. They're creating 3 new expansion teams, somewhere Detroit and then Cleveland. I can't remember the third one, but they asked.
Philly.
Is it Philly? I don't remember what the third one is. I just remember Detroit and Cleveland.
Just continue. I'll say it in a second. Philly, yeah, it is.
It's Philly? Okay. So they basically asked her, they said, what do you think about it? And she basically said, well, I don't know how. She said, I would have preferred teams in Nashville or Miami. I don't know how much people are going to be excited about watching basketball in Detroit or Cleveland. Respectfully, first of all, why are you talking? All right. Before, a couple months ago, half the world didn't even know your name. Okay? Now they know you because of you backed up Caitlin Clark. That's why people know you. All right, that's number one. Because
That's the reason people know her on the floor. There's a reason why people know her off it.
That's true. But the point being, you basically are in Caitlin Clark's shadow talking about this is a point I don't seem to understand. The WNBA is a growing brand. And every single time I hear a WNBA player talk about the league, they complain about it and they have something to say.
They
and it's okay
complain all the time.
And it's okay. And
I have another tweaker after you go.
Okay. And it's okay to have your issues with the league, right? And NBA players say all the time, they say, I want this, I want that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when the league is growing, when people are finally tuning in to watch your games, don't shit on the league that you're in.
They all hate each other.
I just don't understand it. You should be saying, you should say, oh man, this is great. Basketball is going to be expanding. Women's basketball is going to be in Detroit. It's going to be in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. There was a team in Detroit before you even started playing in the WNBA.
And had the number one attendance.
They had the number one attendance.
And won a championship.
Three championships. We've won three championships. We won 3 championships. Detroit Shock won 3 championships. The Fever have won 1. So the Detroit Shock are no longer a team. They have more championships than your entire franchise. That's number 1. Number 2, they have the 2 highest attendance games in league history. So to say something so blindly and so stupid and shit on the league that you're in makes no sense.
Also, why do you want the WNBA in big markets with big teams?
That's
because
my other
no
thing.
one is going to go to this.
That's why I said
Miami.
Miami.
Not gonna work.
Think about this. You're gonna put a WNBA team in Miami in the summer.
That is the dumbest.
You're gonna put a
idea I've ever
WNBA
heard.
team in Miami in the summer. You're competing with everything. You're competing with entertainment. You're competing with other sports.
I'd rather go watch the Marlins get no hit than watch you.
I'm saying, like, you're complaining about, I'd rather there'd be a team in Miami. Nobody is going down to Miami to watch a new team.
The Marlins, by the way, are so hot right now.
It get me so tight when she said that, because it's like, there's no way you are going to shit on another city when you are first of all, you're playing in Indiana. You're not playing in Texas. You're not playing in California. You're not playing in New York. You're playing in Indiana. All right, that's number 1. And the only reason why people watch the Fever is for one person. It ain't for you. It's for one person. All right.
Who the WNBA players think is the 9th best guard in the league?
Oh my god, bro.
That's my other tweaker of the week.
That's
how is that? How can anybody do that with a straight face? That is insane, and that is clearly a jealousy vote.
Bro, they
are jealous of what Caitlin Clark did to their league.
Bro, they tear down their own league for no reason. You should be happy that there's even one expansion team. It means the league is growing. It means more people want to watch women's basketball. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Say it's wonderful that there's going to be more teams. Don't be like, I don't know how much people are going to be. Stop it. Yeah.
And I have never seen a player like Caitlin Clark come into a league, do nothing but hoop, because she's very good with the media. And sure, she says stuff on the court. She gets killed by people.
Well, they hate her.
They hate her. Why do they hate her?
Longo,
why do you hate her?
Okay, it's 2 things. Okay, no, here's the thing. It's
so good.
Here's the thing. It's 2 things. It's one, the fact that there are a lot of fans who are coming to just watch Caitlin Clark. Okay, you got to separate those fans from real fans who want to watch basketball. There are people who are like, I want to see women's basketball, and that's great. But don't lump people who want to just see Caitlin Clark and people who want to see basketball together, and then hate on everybody because people want to see Caitlin Clark. People want to see Caitlin Clark because she can shoot like Steph Curry. We've almost never seen somebody like her come into women's basketball and ignite the league. We're not saying that Caitlin Clark is the greatest WNBA player of all time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying she's one of the most entertaining right now. And if people are watching a Fever game and the Aces are playing, guess what? People are going to tune in because they want to see Asia Wilson and they want to see her battle. They want to see superstars battle. You know what they don't want to see? Sophie Cunningham lowering her shoulder into people. Nobody cares about that. I just don't understand why you have to say something so negative. I'd rather it be in Miami. No, you wouldn't. wouldn't, because I guarantee you, if I fly down to Miami, my purpose is not to go see a WNBA game. It's to go to the beach, or it's to go to the clubs, or it's going out.
Trap.
I'm saying, I'm going to Miami.
Trap.
I'm saying, like,
Small markets are better for WNBA.
I'm saying, you go small markets to the point where you can expand, and then boom, all of a sudden you hit Miami and Nashville.
There's a reason why the Liberty have been so much more successful since they moved out of Madison Square Garden into Barclays Center. There's a reason why the Fever, wherever the Fever go, they go to bigger arenas.
Like, you want to be second, you want to be
And
the
that
little
means the
brother
WNBA is
to,
growing.
you want to be the little brother or the little sister to the Heat? Even the Heat are bad right now. You still want to compete with everything in Miami. You want to compete with Nashville. Nashville is a booming, expansive town.
Nashville would be perfect for a WNBA.
That would be great.
Absolutely perfect.
I understand Nashville, but it's like, don't hate on Detroit or Cleveland when you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how people are going to enjoy Detroit. What? Bro, the Pistons. They have the Pistons. We have the Tigers. People want to see sports.
That first shot game is going to sell out.
I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have
Detroit
the
shot game is going.
we have the
They're
record
more
for
entertaining than the Red Wings, I'll tell you that. The Red Wings, I don't know what they're doing. Like, I have more tweakers if you want to get into that.
Like, I just don't understand why. I just, it goes beyond her talking about expansion. I just don't understand why WNBA players bash their own league. Like, you don't have to be, happy all the time and accept everything, but don't bash people that are trying to, like, make the league expand and be big.
Yeah.
You don't see NBA players like, oh, I don't really know about the Sacramento Kings. Their organization is trash. No, we know the Kings suck, but they're there. Like, don't like. Come
I don't
on.
know how you're gonna follow these two up. By the way, like what I said and what he said.
Oh no, he's got a good one.
I have a good one. I'm not gonna go too in on it, but if you guys didn't see it, Robert Griffin III, basically. Oh, okay. There's a picture coming out. People are mad that Angel Reese is the WNBA edition cover athlete of 2K. She shouldn't be. It should be Caitlin Clark, obviously. There's no really debate there. But people went too far with it and basically posted a picture of a monkey in a WNBA in a Sky jersey. Oh, it's not even a Sky jersey. I don't even know what that says.
Some AI looking.
Yeah, but basically it's supposed to be, who was actually on the cover. That is not what I want to talk about, though, because one, that's just blatantly wrong.
Yeah,
that shouldn't even be
no
picture.
No place for that.
But Robert Griffin III, if you know the history here, Robert Griffin III basically bashed Angel Reese. Not really bashed her, but
he pretty much bashed her.
No, he did kind of bash her a little bit. With the whole Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing, there was that whole dispute on Twitter over him basically saying Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. All of that.
sorry.
Turned it into a racial thing. Him and Ryan Clark had that dispute or whatever.
When he said that he married a white woman.
Yeah. Which led to people.
Well, they turned the WNBA beef into their own beef.
It's a whole child reveal. But Robert Griffin III came on here and said that this has to stop, blah, blah, blah. I agree with him on that. Absolutely. But
did he have to repost a photo too?
He didn't have to repost it.
Just giving it literally had no reason.
The original tweet has 22 likes and 6K views in over a day, while your resharing has 500,000 in 2 hours. You just did this for clicks.
Yeah. No, I think he absolutely did it for clicks. No. And then he brings up people in Angel's circle called me and told me I was right, and Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark because of the media always asking her about Caitlin and being constantly compared to her.
That's a lie. Ain't nobody call him.
You're lying.
Ain't nobody call you.
Robert Griffin III, you're lying.
Ain't nobody call you, bro.
Like, let's
ain't nobody
be call you, real here. You are lying.
Ain't nobody call you, bro.
You are absolutely lying.
I also could have.
And then he goes on to say some people made it about race, but I never do. You did make it about race.
You made it about race.
Absolutely,
made it about race.
Also, I could tell you, Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark without any evidence if you watch their game.
You made it about race. You absolutely did. And then that whole people in Angel Reese's circle called me and so like that just sounds like a little kid getting in trouble and being like, my sister called me and told me to do it. Like, no.
Nobody believes you that.
No.
Nobody believes that someone in her circle reached out to Robert Griffin III.
Robert Griffin III.
Nobody's even touching the situation, and he's talking about it like it's this huge topic. He probably got that from the depths of Reddit. he was probably browsing Reddit and saw it and was like, "Ooh, I can repost this."
I mean, he's not employed by anyone, so he has the time to do it.
Yeah. So
one more thing I'll say about it, and I know I've been talking a lot in your tweakers of the week. Angel Reese is a very good WNBA player. She has 5 straight games with over 15 rebounds.
She's been going stupid recently.
She's a double-double machine.
She's been hooping.
The Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese debate, one, it shouldn't be a thing, but they came out of college together. Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark in the national championship. Caitlin Clark beat her the next year. Caitlin Clark's better. She's generational. Is Angel Reese generational? No. But she's a good WNBA player.
Yeah.
And I'll say that her field goal percentage sucks. I'll say she can't dribble, she can't shoot, because it's all true. But she's still good. It should not be a racial thing, and Robert Griffin III making it a racial thing again and again and again. That's why people don't watch the league.
My question is, how did he make that about Caitlin Clark?
Because people probably said Clark should be the cover.
But I think
it's that.
But my point is, but here's the thing.
He didn't even have to bring up the whole people in Angel Reese's circle called me. Like, why are you even bringing that up?
I just feel like he purposely reignites the rivalry when it doesn't need to be. People only talk about the rivalry if the two face off against each other and Angel Reese is going directly at Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
He brought this up. Caitlin Clark hasn't played in weeks because she's injured, and he's talking about this like it matters. Who cares?
What did Rob Parker say? Question is straight right here. Is this a brother or a cornball brother?
Cornball! He's a cornball. Robert Griffin III is a cornball
brother. He's a cornball brother.
He's a cornball.
Yeah, bro.
He's
Whatever.
a cornball.
Whatever.
He genuinely upsets me because he says things. He's the same guy that said a slur on national TV.
Oh no, absolutely.
It's like, what are you doing?
Ridiculous.
You don't have the wherewithal to understand you're saying a slur about yourself on national TV. How stupid could you get?
Yeah.
And then you do this? Like, leave Angel Reese alone. For God's please.
No, for real.
And leave Caitlin Clark alone.
Leave Caitlin Clark alone.
That
Caitlin
too.
Clark just came in to hoop. Angel Reese just want to hoop and get her money and get her deals and live life. And you over here igniting rivalries that the two don't give a damn about.
Yeah, absolutely.
All because you got CTE and you got fired from ESPN. Yep. Shut up. Stop
Real quick.
it.
Yeah.
Cornball brother.
Yeah. Real quick, what you doing? You beating Angel Reese in a one-on-one?
We gonna get into that.
What do you say? Wiping the floor.
Thank you for watching episode 26. This has been it.
Stay fly. Stay fly.
Tap socials.
Stay fly.